Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz, this is my channel, Toiletterian. Welcome. I review fragrances that are usually on the radar. Not many people mention them. They don't get that much talk in the community, and I think they deserve the second look, and at least you should go and try for yourself and do your research and see if they are any good to you. Today I have an update review for you. I unboxed these three beauties about a week ago or maybe more, and I wore them a few times and now I can give you the feedback. So this is the Just Jack high-end line or limited edition line, and they have three in this line. The first one is called Black Tuxedo, Just Jack Just Oud, Just Jack Black Tuxedo, and Just Jack Mystery. And the three are the Perfume 100 ml. They go around £35 on Notino. I will leave in the description below where you can find them, and if you want to do your research you can do that as well. So I wore them for a few days and I can tell you that in terms of performance they are very good. Three of them, they go around 8 to 10 hours on the skin. If you put them on materials like t-shirt, they go even longer. In terms of projection, they vary. This one is on the medium projection, moderate. This one is a little bit stronger, and this one is the strongest one in terms of projection and sillage. In terms of basically which one I like most, this is how I rank them for my taste. Okay, I like the Black Tuxedo first, and then Oud, and then Mystery, the last one, and that's for my taste, for what I like and what I don't like in fragrances. Although I like them free, but I like them more in this order. Okay, so who are they for? I think they are for little bit mature nose, 25 and up, to be on the safe side, because they are a little bit on the complex side. So I think a mature nose will appreciate them more, especially because three of them are Orientals, and with Orientals they are not how shall we put it, they are not easygoing, although they are not too complex to put many people off. But apart from the first one, which is quite easygoing, these two are a little bit challenging for some. For me it wasn't, but I can tell that maybe it's going to be a little bit challenging for some people. The reason is because the Oud and the Mystery, they have a little bit of smokiness, little bit of incense to them, although the incense is not listed on the note breakdown, but I can smell them, especially with the Mystery. Mystery has the most incense, smoke, little bit of earthiness. With Oud as well, you get the earthiness and smokiness and the dustiness. So these two are a little bit more challenging, but if you like these kind of fragrances like me, I love these kind of fragrances, you will like these ones as well. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. For the occasions, they're all better suited for dress up, formal occasions, but if you're like me, I go with my mood. I can wear anything anywhere I like, so they have no restriction apart from seasons. This one is all year round. The Black Tuxedo is quite easygoing and it's very versatile. It's all year rounder. But these two are better for cooler weather. So I think in the high heat they won't be, very suitable. In terms of age, as I said, 25 and up, to be on the safe side. And let's go for the ingredients. So, okay. I am on Notino side right now. Okay, so for Just Jack Black Tuxedo Eau de Perfume, and when you go to note breakdown, it says top note is peach, apple blossom, pineapple blossom in the middle, musk, patchouli and wild rose in the base. It says it's fruity, floral and spicy. Yes, and I agree with that. It's very fruity, it's very floral, and it's quite spicy, and also it's woody, and it's got some sweetness to it. I think it's not mentioned in here, but it feels like a little bit of something like a vanilla. So this one opens up quite fruity, quite fresh, and in the beginning I get a little bit of citruses, which is again it's not mentioned in here. It says peach and apple blossom. So yes, peach is quite prominent, and apple blossom, I won't say it's appley, but it smells like a floral. Okay, so that's why it says apple blossom. So it opens up fruity, floral, fresh, a little bit of citrus, and then after 30 minutes, when it goes to mid, it becomes very, very dominant by floral. So you get quite a prominent floral. So if you don't like floral, this one, it could be a little bit challenging. In terms of sex, this one could be easily unisex because of that floral and the fruitiness into it. It's not feminine, but easily ladies can rock it. Okay. And in terms of when it goes to the mid, again it says pineapple. I don't get pineapple here, but when it says pineapple blossom, I get orange blossom. So this one is dominated by orange blossom in the mid. It goes quite floral, it's got quite sweet, and you can tell there's some white floral in the background. Okay, it says pineapple blossom. I don't know what pineapple blossom smells like, but I can smell some orange blossom in here. And when it goes to the base, it says patchouli and rose. Again, in the mid is very, very floral, so rose is part of it, but rose is in the background. Mostly what you smell is orange blossom or some sort of white blossom. Patchouli, I get a little bit of patchouli, just gives it a body, a little bit of earthiness, but not much. Patchouli is not a big player, and it's a little bit musky, yes. So this one is very, I won't say very easy going, but it is easier going than these two. So if you like what I described, this is my favorite of the three for that reason, because it's very easygoing, it's quite sweet, it's quite floral, it's quite fruity, so it won't offend anybody, I don't think so. And it's very, very good for going out. Although the projection is not very heavy on this one, it's a little bit subdued, but it still projects quite well. In the first hour or two, it projects quite well, I say about 2-3 feet, and slowly comes basically close to the skin. But it never becomes a skin scent. These 3 of them, they never become a skin scent. This is amazing. For money you're paying, you're getting a very, very good performance out of these 3. So let's go to the oud one. The oud one, okay, Eau de Perfume, Just Oud, and it says labdanum in the basically top. In the mid you got patchouli, saffron and rose, and the base you get sandalwood and agarwood, which is oud, and cedar. It says oriental woody. It is quite woody, so it opens off quite oudy. Okay, the oud in this obviously is not natural oud, it's synthetic, but it doesn't smell chemically, if you will. It opens up quite oudy, but the oud doesn't stay predominant during the whole duration of the fragrance. So in the beginning it's quite strong and slowly subside, and when it gets to base, basically you won't smell that much oud anymore. But what you end up with, so in the beginning it says lavender. It is quite sweet, it's quite resinous, so it is sweet and resinous. And it says patchouli, saffron and rose. Yes, you feel the rose, you feel the saffron. Again, patchouli, not much. I don't feel that much patchouli in here. And it says sandalwood. Sandalwood gives it a little bit of smoothness, and the cedar gives it again a little bit of woodiness. So it is quite woody, it's quite a little bit dark. It's not much dark, it's a little bit dark, but as I said, the oud is prominent in the beginning and slowly subside, and when you get to the base you end up with mainly rose and cedar and some saffron. So these three are the main players in the base. Again, for cooler weather is very good, and 25 and up to be on the safe side. This one is, you can dress it up, dress it down, no problem. If you like oud, you like this, but for me it was a little bit of disappointment because, as I said, it starts off very good in terms of oud, but slowly the oud will disappear. I would say around 2-3 hours the oud is quite weak. Okay, so opens up very oudy, but slowly subside. Again, in terms of performance, 8 to 10 hours, and if you put it on materials it goes even longer. In terms of projection is quite good, 2 hours of good projection, and then slowly comes back to the skin. As I said, it's good for cooler weather. Okay, so let's go to the mystery. The mystery is to my nose is the most challenging one, although it's not super challenging, but I can tell for some people it could be challenging. Don't get me wrong, it's very beautiful, but it's not an easy going. Okay, so on top we got saffron, in the mid we got vanilla and rose, and in the base we got chocolate and oud. So as I said here, it doesn't mention any incense. I get lots of incense with this one, the mystery. So I got incense, I get the saffron, yes, I get the oud, yes. It opens up quite little bit of freshness, but the freshness will disappear around 10 to 15 minutes, and then you end up with that quite prominent vanilla. The vanilla is quite strong in this, and the oud and vanilla in the mid, and in the base you get very strong saffron. So it's here it says on top saffron, but I get the base very saffrony. And also the incense kicks in around mid till the end of the life of fragrance, and it's very incensey and smoky and dusty, and how shall I put it, little bit of earthiness as well. Okay, so if you like what I described, then this is for you. Again, 10 to 12 hours, 8 to 10 hours. If you put it on material, goes even longer. In terms of projection, this is the heaviest projection of these three. This one projects around 3 hours for arm length, and then slowly comes down again to the closer to the skin. So 3 of them, for what you pay in terms of performance, they are very good performer. But what you should choose, if you are interested, you should choose what I described. So this one is the easiest going, this one is second easiest going, and this one is a little bit more challenging than these two. But in terms of performance are good, in terms of smell they are very good. They are orientals. I won't say they are love for me, but I like them, 3 of them. This one is the most liked. And also for the price, for the presentation, for the performance, for the smell, all these things, what you're getting, I think they are worth it. Okay, Just Jack doesn't disappoint in terms of ratio of value for money up to the performance, to the quality. The quality is quite good. It's not niche, no. It's not a high-end designer, no. I say mid designer quality. Okay, mid designer quality is yes, definitely there. Okay. If you have any question, put it down there. If you know any of this, if you try them, if you have them, please let other people know in the comments. That would be very useful. I hope that was informative. If you like this video, if you find it any way useful, informative, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you later, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.